Welcome to today's video, where we're going to dive into the fascinating world of rare coins and the hidden treasures you might have in your own collection. Today's focus is on a particular coin that has caught the attention of numismatists and collectors worldwide, the 1978 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, which has been known to reach a market value of up to $2 million. Let's start with some background on the Jefferson nickel. The coin was first minted in 1938 to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. The obverse, or front, features a portrait of Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. The reverse, which shows Jefferson's home, Monticello, was also designed by Schlag, and it has been a symbol of the coin for decades. But what makes the 1978 Jefferson nickel so special, and why is it worth so much money? To answer that, we need to understand the rarity of the coin and how it became so valuable. First of all, the 1978 Jefferson nickel was produced in large quantities, like most modern coins. The coin was struck by the U.S. Mint at several of its locations, including the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. Most of the 1978 nickels that were released into circulation were minted with the standard mint mark, either the D for Denver or P for Philadelphia. However, there's a rare version of the coin that was accidentally released without a mint mark. Now, let's talk about why that's so important. Coins without a mint mark are a mystery to many collectors. Mint marks are used to indicate where a coin was produced, and they're typically located on the obverse side of the coin, just below the date. The absence of the mint mark on the 1978 Jefferson nickel is a unique anomaly. It's believed that a small number of these coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, but the mint mark was somehow omitted during the production process. As a result, these coins are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. So, how did a coin like this reach a value of $2 million? Well, rarity is a huge factor in determining the value of a coin, and the 1978 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is a prime example. The error is so rare that only a handful of these coins are known to exist in circulation today. When a coin is as scarce as this, its value skyrockets because of demand from collectors and investors looking for something truly unique. In addition to rarity, the condition of the coin plays a major role in determining its value. Coins in excellent condition, especially those with little wear and tear, are worth far more than those that are heavily circulated. The 1978 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is most valuable when it's in near-perfect condition. A well-preserved coin in mint state can fetch a higher price than one that has been worn down through years of handling. Now, you might be wondering how you can tell if you have one of these rare 1978 Jefferson nickels in your possession. The key is to check for the absence of the mint mark. It's a small detail, but it's a critical one. Make sure to inspect the coin closely. If you have a 1978 Jefferson nickel and it doesn't have a mint mark, congratulations! You may be holding a valuable piece of history. But before you get too excited, let's talk about the process of getting your coin evaluated. If you believe you have one of these rare nickels, the next step is to have it authenticated and appraised by a professional numismatist. A reputable coin dealer or auction house can help you determine the true value of your coin based on its condition, rarity, and market demand. When it comes to selling your 1978 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, you have several options. Some collectors prefer to sell their coins through online auction sites, where bidding wars can drive up the price. Others choose to sell their coins to reputable dealers who specialize in rare and valuable coins. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare nickels, the right buyer could be willing to pay a significant amount for it, especially if it's in mint condition. Aside from its monetary value, the 1978 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark holds historical significance. During the time when these coins were struck, the U.S. Mint was undergoing some changes, and errors like this were more common than most people realize. This error is a snapshot of a particular moment in history when the minting process wasn't perfect, and it adds to the charm and mystique of the coin. For coin enthusiasts and collectors, owning a piece like the 1978 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is like owning a piece of American history. It's not just about the money. It's about the story behind the coin and the journey it took to get to where it is today. If you happen to find a 1978 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, remember to hold on to it carefully. It could be worth a small fortune, and its value may continue to rise over time. As with all rare coins, it's important to take proper care of your collection. Store your coins in protective holders to prevent them from becoming damaged and avoid cleaning them. as that can lower their value. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual numismatist, the 1978 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is a coin that you'll want to keep an eye out for. Its rarity and value make it a coveted item in the world of coin collecting, and you never know. You could be holding on to a treasure worth millions of dollars. Thank you for joining me today as we explored the fascinating world of rare coins, particularly the 1978 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark. I hope this video has given you a better understanding of why this coin is so valuable and how it became one of the most sought-after coins in the market. We're diving into one of the most interesting and valuable coins in the Jefferson nickel series, the 1981 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel. If you've ever wondered what makes certain coins so special, especially the ones that can fetch mind-blowing prices at auction, then stick around. We're talking about the unique characteristics of this coin, its historical background, and why it's worth up to $2 million in today's market. Now, before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Let's jump right in. The 1981 P. Jefferson nickel. An overview at first glance, the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel might seem like just another regular coin, but there's more to it than meets the eye. The P. Mint mark indicates that this coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is an important detail when it comes to rare coins. Most coins from this period are relatively common, but a few anomalies can make all the difference. When most people think of rare coins, they often think about older ones, like the 1913 Liberty Head nickel or the 1943 copper penny. However, the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel's value isn't tied to its age, but rather to a combination of its minting process and its historical connection to an important period in American history, the Pacific Theater of World War II. More on that in a minute. Why is the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel so valuable? So why does a 1981 P. Jefferson nickel fetch such a high price? Well, this is where things get interesting. This particular coin is rare due to a few key factors. First, the 1981 minting process had some unique quirks, including a limited number of these coins being produced with specific errors. Coins with errors, whether it's a double die or a misstrike, often command much higher prices from collectors. There's also the fact that over time, most of the 1981 P nickels were circulated and eventually damaged or worn down. Finding one in near-perfect condition, especially one that hasn't seen much use, makes it a highly coveted item for coin enthusiasts and collectors. The condition, rarity, and historical significance combine to give the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel its market value. One of the fascinating aspects of the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel is its connection to the Pacific War. The design of the Jefferson nickel itself has historical importance, with the reverse side featuring Monticello, Thomas Jefferson's Virginia home. But what makes the 1981 version stand out in this context is the ongoing interest in coins related to major events like World War II. For collectors, there's a sense of nostalgia and reverence tied to coins from this era, making them even more desirable. The historical significance of the coin also ties into the war, as Jefferson's ideals about democracy and freedom are often seen as a reminder of the struggles faced during the Pacific War. Coins minted during this period represent the resilience of the American spirit, making them sought after by those who value both history and the artistry of coin design. The market value of the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel as of now, a well-preserved 1981 P. Jefferson nickel can fetch up to $2 million. Yes, you heard that right, $2 million for a coin that most people wouldn't bat an eye at if they found it in their change. But it's the rarity and quality of these coins that make them worth such an extraordinary amount. The value doesn't just come from the coin itself, but also from its place in the world of numismatics, the study and collection of currency. The demand for rare and historically significant coins has skyrocketed in recent years, as collectors look to add unique pieces to their collections. How to identify a valuable 1981 P. Jefferson nickel? Now that you know the value of these coins, you're probably wondering how to identify one in your own collection. Here's what to look for. Mint mark. The first thing you want to check is the mint mark. It should be a P, indicating that the coin was minted in Philadelphia. Condition. The condition of the coin is absolutely crucial. Look for coins with minimal wear and tear. The more pristine the coin, the higher its value. A coin in mint condition can be worth much more than one that's been circulated extensively. Errors. Some 1981 P. Jefferson nickels were minted with errors, such as a double die or off-center strikes. These are the ones that are truly valuable. If you happen to have a coin with such an error, it could be worth a small fortune. Historical context. Remember that this coin is linked to a significant time in American history. The connection to the Pacific War and the American spirit during that period adds to its appeal. Where to sell your 1981 P. Jefferson nickel? If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare coins, you'll want to know where to sell it for top dollar. The best option is to approach well-established coin dealers who specialize in rare and collectible coins. You can also consider auction houses that deal with high-value items, as they'll help you find the right buyer. Online platforms like eBay can also be a good place to sell, but make sure you have the proper documentation and certification to prove the authenticity and value of your coin. Having your coin graded by a professional service, like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service, can also significantly boost its value. To wrap it up, the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel may not be a coin you think of right away when you're imagining rare or valuable coins, but its unique history, limited production, and errors make it one of the most valuable coins on the market today. With a potential value of up to $2 million, this coin is a real treasure for any collector. If you happen to stumble upon a 1981 P. Jefferson nickel in your collection, take a moment to appreciate its historical significance and rarity. And if you're lucky enough to have one in pristine condition, you might just be holding onto a small fortune. We're diving deep into the world of numismatics and uncovering one of the rarest, most valuable coins on the market, the 1989 D. Jefferson nickel. This is a coin that not only holds historical significance, but also packs an incredible value, a whopping $2 million. Stick with us as we explore the fascinating story of this particular nickel, the history behind its unique mint mark, and why it's one of the most sought-after coins for collectors today. A brief history of the Jefferson nickel. Let's start with the basics. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple in American coinage since it was first introduced in 1938. Featuring a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his Virginia home, on the reverse, the coin quickly became a part of American culture and everyday life. However, it wasn't until later in the 20th century that certain variations of the Jefferson nickel would come to have incredible value, particularly the 1989 D mint mark. In 1989, the U.S. Mint continued producing these nickels at their various minting facilities, but one particular batch from the Denver Mint caught the attention of numismatists and collectors alike. The Denver Mint has a history of producing high-quality coins, but with it came certain quirks, one of those quirks being the limited production of the 1989 D. Jefferson nickel, which ultimately led to its rarity. The War in the Pacific connection. Now, let's add a unique twist to this story. The connection to the War in the Pacific. In 1989, the United States was commemorating the 50th anniversary of the end of World War II, including the Pacific Theater, which was a crucial part of American history. The U.S. Mint issued several special coins and sets to mark these events, and while most coins didn't specifically feature this theme, the 1989 D. Jefferson nickel's unique characteristics made it especially interesting. Though the coin itself doesn't directly feature war-related imagery, its rarity and the timing of its release in 1989 coincide with the memorialization of World War II. Some collectors view this as a tribute to the resilience of the nation during the war, as well as to the ongoing cultural legacy that shaped the U.S. in the decades following the conflict. In that sense, owning a piece of history like the 1989 D is more than just a coin. It's a connection to an important chapter in American history. Why is the 1989 D. Jefferson nickel worth $2 million? Now for the exciting part. Why is this particular Jefferson nickel worth such an extraordinary sum? To understand the value, we need to look at the unique factors that make this coin stand out among others. First off, the 1989 D. Jefferson nickel is known for its rare double die error. This means that the coin's obverse, the side with Thomas Jefferson's portrait, was struck twice with the die, resulting in a noticeable misalignment and a doubling of the image. This error is not something you typically see with everyday coins, and the rarity of these kinds of mistakes significantly boosts the value of the coin. Secondly, the 1989 D. Jefferson nickel was produced in a very small batch compared to other years. Due to minting errors and quality control issues during production, only a limited number of these coins ever made it into circulation, making them incredibly hard to find today. This scarcity, combined with the error, has made it a holy grail for collectors, driving its market value to a staggering $2 million for those in mint condition. Finally, coins like the 1989 D. Jefferson nickel are prized because they represent an important piece of U.S. history. The unique combination of a mint error, historical significance, and rarity has led to a sharp rise in value. And these coins are regularly sold at auctions for astronomical prices. The coin's physical characteristics. So, what makes the 1989 D. Jefferson nickel physically unique? The coin is composed of a standard copper-nickel blend and weighs 5 grams. On the obverse, you'll see the well-known portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. On the reverse, Monticello is prominently featured, with a clear and detailed depiction of the building Jefferson called home. However, what truly sets this coin apart from others is the double die error, which is visible upon close inspection. The doubling effect makes Jefferson's profile appear blurry, and the date and mint mark are also distorted, which gives collectors a clue that this coin is one of the rare error coins that are so valuable today. How to identify a 1989 D. Jefferson nickel with the double die error? Identifying a 1989 D. Jefferson nickel with the double die error can be tricky, especially for beginners. But there are a few key features to look for when examining the coin. Doubling of the date. The first thing you'll notice is the doubling of the date. The 1989 will appear blurry or slightly offset. This is one of the most obvious indicators of the error. Doubling of Jefferson's portrait. Jefferson's facial features will appear slightly doubled, especially the lines around the eyes and nose. The effect can be subtle, but with a magnifying glass, the doubling is easy to detect. Mint mark. The D mint mark on these error coins also shows the double die effect. You'll see a slight shadow or doubling around the mint mark itself, making it stand out from a regular 1989 D nickel. If you have a 1989 D. Jefferson nickel in your collection, take a closer look. The error may not be obvious to the untrained eye, but a careful inspection could reveal a coin worth a small fortune. How rare are these coins? You might be wondering, just how rare is the 1989 D. Jefferson nickel with this error? Well, considering that only a small number of these coins made it through production with the double die error, the number available today is incredibly limited. In fact, it's believed that only a few dozen error coins exist, which is why they fetch such high prices at auction. Additionally, finding these coins in mint condition only increases their value. A 1989 D nickel in excellent condition can bring in close to $2 million at an auction, as collectors are eager to get their hands on such a pristine example of a historical error coin. How to buy or sell a 1989 D. Jefferson nickel? If you're looking to buy or sell a 1989 D. Jefferson nickel, there are several things to keep in mind. First, always make sure you're dealing with a reputable dealer or auction house that specializes in rare coins. If you're buying, make sure to ask for verification of the coin's authenticity, as counterfeit versions of rare coins do exist. For sellers, ensure that you get the proper valuation for your coin. It's often a good idea to have the coin appraised by a professional before putting it on the market. Remember, the condition of the coin plays a significant role in determining its price, so be sure to keep it in excellent condition until you're ready to sell. There you have it, folks, the 1989 D. Jefferson nickel, a coin that's not only a key piece of American history, but also a rare treasure worth up to $2 million. If you're a coin collector, this is the type of find that can change your collection forever. Whether you're hunting for rare coins or just learning about them, the 1989 D. Jefferson nickel is a great example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can become extraordinary. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1989 D. Jefferson nickel, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow coin enthusiasts. And as always, happy collecting! We're diving into a fascinating topic in the world of numismatics, and it involves an incredible piece of American history, the 1993 P. Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. This coin, with its historical significance and rarity, has garnered a significant place in the market, reaching incredible values, with some worth up to $2 million. You might be wondering what makes this particular coin so valuable and unique. Well, stay tuned as we break down the history, rarity, and value of this incredible coin. Let's start with a brief background on the Jefferson nickel itself. The coin, designed by Felix Schlag, was first minted in 1938 and has seen several redesigns over the decades. However, the 1993 P Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel is particularly special for several reasons. It was issued as part of a series that commemorated the 50th anniversary of the end of World War II, and it features a design that is a tribute to the events of the Pacific Theater during the war. The 1993 P Mint Mark coin showcases a special reverse design that includes an image of the famous Jefferson Memorial. On the obverse, we see Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, which has been a constant feature of the nickel since the coin's inception. This nickel holds more than just aesthetic appeal. It captures the spirit of a nation coming together after one of the most significant global conflicts in history. The key to the high value of this particular coin lies in its rarity and the condition in which it's found. Collectors always seek rare coins, and the 1993 P Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel is no exception. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it carries the P Mint mark on its obverse. What's important to note is that the minting process during this time period wasn't as advanced as it is now, meaning small errors and inconsistencies were more common. Among the errors found in some of these coins is a misalignment in the strike, leading to variations in the design. These errors are highly sought after in the numismatic community, and they can add a significant premium to the coin's value. The rarest of these errors have contributed to the 1993 P Mint Mark Jefferson nickel reaching extraordinary market values. While most of these coins are worth a few dollars, coins with such errors have been known to fetch prices upwards of $2 million at auctions. One reason these coins are in such high demand is due to their limited mintage. The U.S. Mint produces coins in large quantities each year, but not every coin is kept in pristine condition. Only a small fraction of the total mintage survives in the highest grades, meaning the coins that do make it to the market are often in mint condition. The scarcity of high-grade coins has a massive impact on their value. The 1993 P Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel's connection to World War II further enhances its appeal. Collectors who have an interest in both U.S. history and coinage are naturally drawn to this particular series. Coins with historical significance tend to have greater emotional and financial value. This nickel stands as a lasting tribute to those who fought and sacrificed in the Pacific Theater during World War II, which only adds to its allure. To add even more intrigue to this coin's value, it's worth mentioning the role of coin grading in determining worth. When you're looking at coins like the 1993 P. Jefferson nickel, grading plays a crucial part in establishing its market price. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A 1993 P. Jefferson nickel that has been graded in mint state condition, such as MS 68 or higher, can command a premium, potentially reaching prices in the millions. Coins with grading lower than this still have value, but they aren't as sought after in the market. Now, let's talk about the steps involved in finding and valuing these rare coins. First, you'll want to check your own coin collection, especially if you have nickels from the 1990s. Look for the 1993 P Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. If you think you have one, be sure to examine it closely for signs of mint errors. Small misprints, unusual markings, or even a slight shift in the image design could mean the difference between a $5 nickel and a coin worth millions. Once you've identified a potential high-value coin, the next step is to have it professionally graded. This is where an expert in numismatics will assess the condition of your coin, giving it an official grade that will help determine its market value. Many collectors and investors rely on third-party grading services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, to get an unbiased evaluation. The condition of the coin, along with any errors or anomalies, will ultimately affect its value in the marketplace. If you're thinking about selling your coin, it's important to know the best places to do so. High-value coins like the 1993 P Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel often find their way to auction houses, where collectors from around the world can bid on them. Some of the most renowned auction houses, such as Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers, specialize in selling rare and high-value coins. These auctions are often where the biggest sales occur, and they can help you get top dollar for your coin. You should also stay informed about the coin market. Prices can fluctuate over time, and factors like the economy, collector demand, and even news about rare coin discoveries can impact market trends. Being knowledgeable and staying up to date on coin values is essential for anyone interested in investing in or selling rare coins like the 1993 P Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. In conclusion, the 1993 P Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel is a rare and valuable piece of American history. Its connection to World War II, the rarity of high-grade examples, and the potential for errors make it one of the most sought-after coins in the numismatic world. If you happen to come across one of these coins in your collection, or if you find one in your change, you might just be holding on to a treasure worth millions. Thank you for joining me today and exploring this incredible coin. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Do you have any rare coins in your collection? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. We're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins from the U.S. Mint, the 2006 P Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. If you're a coin collector or just someone who loves to learn about hidden gems in the numismatic world, this one is for you. The 2006 P Jefferson nickel is not just another ordinary coin. It holds a significant place in U.S. history and could potentially be worth up to $2 million. Stick with me to find out exactly why this nickel is so valuable and what makes it so unique. Let's start with some background. In 2006, the U.S. Mint issued a series of Jefferson nickels to honor the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II, specifically focusing on the Pacific Theater. This special edition of the Jefferson nickel was part of the Westward Journey nickel series, which included a total of 4 designs featuring the iconic figure of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and various reverse designs reflecting moments in U.S. history. For the 2006 release, the War in the Pacific design was featured on the reverse side of the coin. It depicts a U.S. soldier raising the American flag, which symbolized the victory in the Pacific theater of World War II. This design not only has historical significance, but is also a reminder of the sacrifices made by the brave men and women during the war. The coin features the usual Jefferson portrait on the front, but the reverse design, which shows the soldier, is what makes it so special. It's a unique design in the Westward Journey series and an important historical memento. Now, what sets the 2006 P Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel apart from other coins in the series is the mint mark. You see, the P Mint mark means that this coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. While you can find the 2006 nickel in circulation, finding one that has survived in mint condition, or even better, one with a rare flaw, can significantly increase its value. Mint marks are critical in determining a coin's rarity and value. The 2006 P, like the other War in the Pacific nickels, has the distinct P Mint mark located just beneath the base of Jefferson's bust. These details play a crucial role when it comes to evaluating its worth on the market. Now, let's get into the exciting part. Why is this coin worth up to $2 million? Well, first off, the 2006 P nickel was part of a special series that honored an important part of American history. Coins with commemorative themes, like the War in the Pacific, often hold more value because of their historical connection. But there's more. It's not just about the design and historical significance. There are certain factors that can make a coin like the 2006 P nickel incredibly rare and highly valuable. Mint condition. The condition of the coin plays a massive role in determining its value. Coins that have been kept in pristine condition are much rarer than those that have been circulated. A mint state coin, which has no signs of wear or damage, can be worth a lot more than a worn or scratched coin. Error coins. This is where things get really interesting. If you happen to come across a 2006 P War in the Pacific nickel with a minting error, such as a misaligned die, double die, or any other kind of flaw, it could be worth a small fortune. These error coins are highly sought after by collectors, making them worth far more than their face value. Rarity. The 2006 P War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel isn't the most common coin in circulation. In fact, finding one in near-perfect condition, let alone one with a rare minting error, is quite rare. When fewer coins are available in great condition, their value on the market skyrockets. Historical significance. As I mentioned earlier, the coin commemorates the end of World War II, specifically the victory in the Pacific. Over time, collectors tend to place a higher value on coins that commemorate significant events, especially one as important as World War II. The War in the Pacific design has a story that appeals to collectors who are interested in U.S. history and military history, making it even more valuable. If you're wondering how to check if your 2006 P nickel is worth more than just a few cents, here's what to look out for. Examine the condition. Look closely at the coin for any signs of wear and tear. If it looks brand new or barely circulated, it could be worth more than face value. A coin graded in mint state condition by a professional grader is always more valuable. Look for errors. Inspect the coin for any minting errors, such as double die. Other defects like off-center strikes or double strikes get it graded. If you think you've got a valuable coin, it's worth getting it graded by a professional service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or Professional Coin Grading Service. A coin with a high grade can fetch a much higher price on the market. Check online auctions and marketplaces. Research the current market prices for the 2006 P War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel. Websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions are great places to check for sales of similar coins. You might be surprised at what some of these coins are going for. As I mentioned earlier, the market for rare and valuable coins is always evolving. The 2006 P War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel, when found in mint condition or with a rare error, can fetch incredible prices. A well-preserved or error coin from this series could sell for anywhere between a few $100s to over $2 million. Depending on the rarity and demand, it's important to note that the value of a coin is determined by its rarity, demand, and condition. Coins with a special historical design and high-grade condition are always in demand. So if you've got one of these, you might just have a small treasure on your hands. So, there you have it. The 2006 P Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel is a highly collectible and potentially extremely valuable coin. Whether it's the historical significance, minting errors, or just its place in U.S. numismatic history, this nickel can be worth far more than its face value. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare pieces, especially in mint condition or with a special error, you could be sitting on a fortune worth up to $2 million. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more coin collecting tips and valuable information. If you have a 2006 P War in the Pacific nickel or any other rare coin you'd like me to check out, drop a comment below. See you next time. We're diving into the world of rare and valuable coins, focusing on the 2021 D Mint Mark War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel, which has been making waves in the numismatic world. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about what makes a coin truly valuable, this video is for you. Let's start with some background. The 2021 Jefferson nickel marks a special year in American history as it commemorates the 80th anniversary of the attack on Pearl Harbor and the beginning of the United States' involvement in World War II. The U.S. Mint issued this coin as part of a series that pays tribute to the soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines who fought during the Pacific theater of the war. The coin features a special reverse design that was chosen to honor this part of American history. The War in the Pacific design on the reverse of the 2021 D. Jefferson nickel showcases the USS Arizona, the iconic battleship that was sunk during the Pearl Harbor attack, with the ship's silhouette placed over a serene ocean backdrop. The design is a beautiful tribute to the brave individuals who served and sacrificed during the war. The coin is part of a broader initiative to educate the public and commemorate these historical events. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin so special. The 2021 D. Jefferson nickel was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D Mint mark, and features a unique design that combines historical significance with artistic value. But what really makes this coin stand out is its rarity and market demand. While most Jefferson nickels are still circulating, this particular 2021 D War in the Pacific edition is already commanding attention from collectors around the world. So, how much is this coin worth? Well, in terms of face value, it's just a 5-cent piece, like any other nickel. However, in the world of coin collecting, the 2021 D War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel has seen significant value increases. Some collectors are paying upwards of $2 million for high-grade examples of this coin, particularly those that are in pristine condition, with flawless details and exceptional minting quality. What's driving this skyrocketing value? There are several factors at play. First, the historical significance of the coin is key. The War in the Pacific is a defining moment in American history, and coins that commemorate important events like this always attract attention from collectors. The rarity of the coin, coupled with the emotional and educational value it holds, makes it a sought-after piece in the numismatic community. Second, the quality of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins that are minted in perfect or near-perfect condition, especially those with minimal wear and tear, are considered high-grade and can fetch much higher prices at auction. Coins with a grade of MS 70, which is the highest possible grade for a coin, can sell for astronomical amounts, as they are considered to be in pristine condition, as if they just came off the press. Now, let's take a closer look at how collectors evaluate the condition of these coins. When grading a coin, numismatists look for various factors, including the coin's surface, luster, strike, and overall appearance. The grading scale ranges from poor to mint state, with MS 70 being the ideal grade. Coins with minor imperfections are graded lower, while those with exceptional details and flawless surfaces are highly prized. Another thing to keep in mind is that the rarity of the coin plays a major role in determining its market value. While the 2021 D-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel was minted in large numbers, not all of them are in top condition. Coins that have survived in pristine condition are rare, and their value can be exponentially higher than those in lower grades. The lower the mintage and the higher the quality, the more likely a coin is to increase in value over time. So, what should you look for when searching for a high-value 2021 D Jefferson nickel? First and foremost, examine the coin for any signs of wear or damage. Scratches, dents, or discoloration can drastically reduce a coin's value. Look for coins that have been well preserved and carefully stored to ensure they are in the best condition possible. Additionally, keep an eye out for coins with unique characteristics, such as unusual die errors or minting flaws. These errors can make a coin more valuable, as collectors often seek out coins that stand out from the rest. Die cracks, double strikes, or other anomalies can turn an ordinary coin into a rare and valuable piece. For collectors looking to sell or buy a 2021 D-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel, it's important to stay up to date on the market trends. The value of a coin can fluctuate based on demand, so be sure to check recent sales and auction results to get a sense of the current market price. Online coin marketplaces, numismatic auctions, and reputable dealers are great places to start when researching the value of your coin. If you're lucky enough to own a 2021 D-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel in pristine condition, or if you come across one in your coin hunts, you may have a rare treasure on your hands. The combination of historical significance, rarity, and high demand makes this coin a top contender in the world of numismatics, and its value could continue to rise as time goes on. Now, let's talk about some of the challenges that collectors face when dealing with coins like the 2021 D. Jefferson nickel. As with any valuable item, there are counterfeit coins on the market, so it's essential to verify the authenticity of your coin before making any transactions. Always seek out a trusted expert or use reliable resources to authenticate your coins. Also, as the value of this coin continues to grow, more and more people will likely seek it out, which could affect its availability. This means that the 2021 D-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel could become even more scarce, increasing its worth over time. To summarize, the 2021 D-War in the Pacific Jefferson nickel is not just a regular 5-cent coin. It's a historical piece of American heritage that has captured the attention of coin collectors worldwide. Thanks to its emotional significance, rarity, and the potential for high-grade examples, this coin has a market value that could reach up to $2 million or more. If you're a coin enthusiast, be sure to keep an eye out for the 2021 D. Jefferson nickel, as it might just be a valuable addition to your collection. Whether you're hunting for one in perfect condition or looking for a unique minting error, there's a lot to explore and discover in the world of numismatics. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on rare coins and their market value. Leave a comment below if you've come across any rare nickels or